You're in over your head. You have to evolve, or you'll just die. Let the games begin.
What the hell was that? Whatever. Anywho, welcome back to Prey, now in 60 FPS mode. Or rather, 59.994. What does that mean? Well, other than the videos becoming much larger for me to edit, it should look much smoother for you, and less like crap. Because that 30 FPS, it was really grating on me. And I decided to fix it. That's one of the reasons why you have not seen videos for Prey in a while, if you've even been watching. That being said, this will be uploaded in tandem with Arena. It is not superseding it in any way. So if you like Arena and you don't like this as much, well, don't worry. Anywho, in the last set we figured out we had alien powers to research. So presumably we're going to go and research more alien powers, as well as advancing the plot. Does that sound good? Yes it does. At least to me it does. So that's what I'm going to do. I can see a whole lot of stuff in there. Stuff that I want. What is that? It's more stuff that I want. Hey, turret, how's it going? Will it get pissed off if I display alien abilities? Ooh, I can look at that transcribe. What? No! Oops! Didn't mean to do that! Sorry! That was an accident. I tried to click what I thought was going to be the scanner button, but it turned out to be the blow stuff up button. So, it blew stuff up. I haven't played this in a while. Oh, it's that making noises. Take those. I wonder what this green thing is. Oh, it's a note. Can I read the note? Where's the damn note? No. What did that mean? For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 grounds field. No, that's the psychic test thingy. What was the note for? Was it for one of these things? I actually have no friggin' clue. Maybe it's for group small-scale testing? Well, that was nice. Oh boy, it's saved. We have a transcribe on you now. What does that say?
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic.
Oh.
You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think
Probably
we can
not.
get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
I wonder the depth of what you forget when they pull the mods. Well, that was English. I wonder what the depth of content you forget when you pull the neuromods would be. As in, would you lose all the information? Would you still have PTSD if they pulled the mods? Does it completely wipe you back? I don't entirely know. Come to think of it, how does it reset your neurons so perfectly? Does it just find the sequence of neurons written in your brain and then rip everything out from that point behind? I'd really like to know why that does that. That looks like a disc reader thing from Doom 3. I think I've already said that. Let's put this away. Oh, nope. Put this away. Thank you. Status report 37. V-010655-37 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. nutritive and non-nutritive. So he was trying to teeth. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset pica, but there was no evidence of this prior to exposure with the telepath. Exposure is when a telepath pops your brain. Now you know. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. Oh boy. Reply. 37 Suicide Watch update. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point in the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Security Officer Smith. That's really weird. You think you'd have someone that understands Russian on this place. Never mind. Encephalectomy? I don't know. Ellen, I think I've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule a surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. It? Hans? Hans, what did you stick in that man? Not supposed to stick things in people. Even neuromods are kind of weird. I mean, I'll use them, but still. Typhon Mimesis Part 3. Oh boy. Excerpt from lab notes maintained by Rory Mannion and Christian Lloyd. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside Kletka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, prey, from the mimic's perspective. A 6 million journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. In order to maintain a dimensional bubble, wouldn't you have to have the energy and mass to continue to upkeep it? Otherwise, there'd be dimensional bubbles left over everywhere. I mean, it's not a natural formation within the universe, so wouldn't it require maintenance? I mean, it's an envelope or a sleeve, and wouldn't you assume that the nature of the universe is going to reassert itself? Sort of like if you create a disturbance in water, how it tries to reform. Because of surface tension and stuff. I mean, space might be the same way. You never know. No! I blew myself up. I was trying to science. Apparently I can do one thing. Either talk science or not blow myself up. I should just not blow myself up. Doesn't even blow up windows. Oh, that's got a sticky note. That's got a sticky note. That's got a sticky note. One of these mimics is going to be a sticky note. Woo! Yo, what's up? Where'd you go? I know you're in here somewhere. What'd you turn into? What did you turn into? Freaking spidery butt munch. I know you're around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. There it is. It's crittering around. Transform back. I want to scan you. I said I want to scan you. There's no one over there. Do I have something that'll make them not be mimics? Oops. I have a polluted inventory. I'm gonna take care of that. There we go. That's slightly better. I'm still carrying around a small armory. I didn't know I had that many bullets. I mean, that's a lovely thing, but at the same time, I want these. But mimic. Mimic! Do I have one of those lure things? They said they work on phantoms, but in the past, that didn't work. Maybe this'll work. No, that didn't do shit. Yoink. Whack. Where'd it go? Quit shaking my screen, stupid thing. Did it turn back? It did, didn't it? I saw that! This is Prop Hunt! Oi! What are you... I want to scan you! Ow!
More specimens required.
Yes, evil suit. I shall get more specimens. After I... Ooh, I'll just use this. Ah, perfect. Oh. You gonna turn back or what? Guess not. Those mimics are pretty... not inclined to turn back when you shoot them. You think they would be? Not a mimic. Oh. Let's take this note, and I'll take this note and this note. Nah. I have a scanner to tell if these are mimics or not, so this is kind of redundant, but it is funny. And somewhat misleading. Ooh, what's up there? Want that? Well, made me think there's more loot in here than there actually was. That's actually kind of disappointing. Oh, that could have been broken. I wonder if I can break those myself. I should try that at some point. Okay, so I should have enough bullets to only have 2 boxes. Yes. Alright, that means I should use the shotgun. Let's do a quick scan to see if there are any mimics there. Ooh, we should go get recharged. I'm gonna go do that. Ah, what the hell is that thing?
Driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's
It's
when
a
you
weaver.
began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
I'm not entirely certain that these things understand what they're building until they evolve enough from us ourselves. Because, as far as we know, they were only mimics until they evolved into weavers using us as a resource. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Ooh, I scanned it. I should look at it and see what... Blech. I should learn how to speak properly. But I scanned it, so we should have research on it. A weaver. Now, I thought a mimic was a weaver because it turned another mimic into a weaver. Excerpt from Psychotronics database. The common name, a weaver. Scientific name, Typhon geniocratus. Along with mimics, weavers were some of the first typhon encountered near Verona 1, as observed in log number 0215-051060. In larger mimic populations, one mimic will be chosen via an as of yet unknown mechanism to undergo a specialized metamorphosis. The chosen mimic is stung repeatedly by others, triggering a rapid change, resulting in a new Typhon geniocratus, or weaver. Weavers appear to be central to the Typhon ecology, largely as vectors for production of some other species, as well as substances known as coral. Its weakness is null wave and psycho shock. I will shock you with my craziness. Scannable powers, backlash, and phantom genesis. So, I had a thought. Sometimes those purpley phantoms, they split. I think they're making a shadow of themselves or whatever, or phantom genesis. I think they're either enhanced, the purpley ones. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know everything. Oh yeah, neuromods. Morph. Create a phantom that will fight for you from a human core. Ew. Ew. Create a more powerful phantom. Phantom type is randomly determined. Ooh. Gross, but very cool. Backlash. Create a shield for 20 seconds, which prevents the next enemy attack from damaging you. Enemies that attack the shield are repelled. Well, I probably need that. That's 2 protections, and then 3 protections. Oh boy. Whoa! It's just a regular phantom. Oh, you got knocked down, didn't you? That sucks. Ooh, thank you. You're not supposed to pop back up after I kill you or after I've done some stuff. Typhon Mimesis Part 1. Excerpt from lab notes maintained by Rory Mannion and Christine Lloyd. Using a Mossbauer spectroscopy, we track hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object. In this case, a standard TranStar coffee mug. These creatures seem to have a weird affinity for them. If the mimic actually altered its atomic structure to duplicate the target object, then we would expect the reading to be consistent in the duplicated object. When the alteration occurred, cars drove underneath our windows. The reading was present, but the frequency had changed. The new object was on a different timescale than the original. Could other factors be a thing? Because theoretically anything could mess with the wave transmissions of a radioactive particle and thereby alter the frequency. Because I imagine if, say, frequency 1 passes through like a medium like a rock, wouldn't it change it slightly? Or distort it at the very least? I don't know, I'm not smart enough in science. Although, I imagine the ability to actually create a pseudo-dimension would take a lot of friggin' power. I also need to scan that nasty booger monster that's outside of Dr. Calvino's laboratory. Is that seriously a mimic tumor? Those things are huge! They're like fun-sized. Like ammunition in... God, what's it called? Oh no, I completely forgot. Ammunition in Doom. It's like 3 times bigger than it should be. Ooh, what's this utility do? Null wave control. Introduce null wave transmitter to chest chamber to suppress mimic abilities. Warning, NWT voids test results. Oh. Okay. But I want to scan mimics. Ooh. Let's put away my shotgun so I can read. I actually haven't had to do multiple takes on reading today. I can actually read the entire thing perfectly. In case you're wondering what those takes are, usually I'm reading and I go and then I have to cut it out. But I haven't had to do that today for some reason. Reply, mimic theory. After the last 6 months here, I'm going with 4. Magic. Time to blaze your bets on how this actually works. My money is on number 2, obviously. What is number 2? Oh. 1. Hallucinogenic field. Mimics project a field that causes observers to think they see the object. Couldn't it just be light refraction? Pocket dimensions. Mimics swap places with the object in a parallel universe and stay connected via a wormhole. That's a dumb theory. 3. Transmutation. Mimic reconfigures its atoms and molecules while maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Couldn't it just mold the exterior of itself and maintain the core? Like, if it's so gooey, couldn't it just manipulate its outer walls to make it look like the object? I mean, I don't know. They have to go with the craziest thing because it's a video game. Dome Taker. Dome Taker 3. Pilgrimage to the autarky of the dome derived in my last drop. Let me know if you would like a download. The caves are all handcrafted. Is that a space video game? Mystery Man. Does Lanzetta ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lanzetta? What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week. The week before the entire science staff had last quarter's neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account and it had all been deleted. All but his credentials. Who the hell was he? Wow, neuromods are really awesome for influencing workplace dynamics. Not only can you enhance your people doing studies, you can also manipulate them.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments.
Are you sure? It looks like
frozen
space urine.
light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have
How
a
do they
lot
get
of
the power to
theories,
do so?
But no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. like old times.
How do these things work? I don't understand. They're Typhon creatures, yes. They're a quantum being, but how the hell do they work? I mean, they can survive in the vacuum of space, that's for sure. So, they don't have a constitution the same that we do, or a biology. But at the same time, what powers them? How do they do all this MacGuffin? No! I need to change the psychoscope key to that. I just blew myself up again! This is the third time in a row. Oh, I can't scan these? You know what? They're stalkering the space station. They're creating anomalies. Typhon lure. A note. Rory, I've loaded another nightlight as requested. Up the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon Auto follow the lure like an imprinted duckling. No, they don't. They don't seem to care. I'll give a rat's ass about them. I get the impression if I touch this, it's bad. Let's just make a save. There we go. Save completed. Weird. I feel them in my brain. They're trying to communicate with me and unlock secret knowledge. Oh god, space porn! 20 billion channels at 3 terabytes a second. Much more than the human brain could ever hope to. I don't know. Absorb? That is bizarre. Why is this lab so locked up? I don't see anything special in there. I do see how injured I am by my own stupidity. And again, that's always a thing. Did I bring myself some food? Yes, I do. Yes, I did. What's this button do? What was that? Okay. What's behind door number 2? A thing! What's behind door number 3? Oh, that's where the null wave pops out, so they're all presumably mimics. Ugh. How did you get those in there after they did that? So, where do I load that thingy in? Do I walk in there and load it? Why would I do that? It just seems dangerous. What does this do? Whoa! Hey, Mimic. You know, you don't actually do that when I use them, so I don't believe that for a second. Cool. I don't have to scan them anymore. I can now transform into a coffee mug if I wanted to. Oh, wait, I don't. Now what are you gonna do? Huh? I don't think I can open it. I don't think I can open this door. No, I can't, but I can take these. Look, it's all flickery and stuff too. Maybe it is a dual-dimensional creature, so it exists in both dimensions, and it can pop back and forth between them, which would be really weird. I don't think it would be properly phased in with our matter, because then they could pass through shit, couldn't they? Unless it's energized? I don't know. All I have to go off of is a lot of Star Trek that I used to watch when I was a kid. Not real science. I mean, it was an advanced science, but that doesn't really mean much. It's not stupid. It's advanced. No way, it's just stupid. I'm gonna take this.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of,
MacGuffin.
it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work. Say you managed to insert human neurons into a TIE film. How will you know it was successful?
The new
Start to
neural
think like a human.
structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
He is going to be devoting resources to this. And, the fact that they can use them to create, phantoms that are capable of displaying traits that we have as humans. Oh, I know how to open that. Do I have one of those? Oh, I don't. So, long story short, I think you're supposed to shoot that with foam darts and make it open. Because foam darts can push buttons. I just didn't bring it with me because, you know, I never saw a need for it up until now. Yep. Let's go back in. Thought I heard a mimic for a second. Recycle! Oh, yes.